future. The thing we're most fascinated about. We take lessons from the past and implement those into our present to create a better future. All of our work is to make sure that our future is much better than today and yesterday. With that vision, humankind is working. But how is that future looking right now? By observing the current situations and information from the past, we can predict a bit about the future, like what you can expect to see happening by Earthlings reaches the end of this century. So let's see some of those predictions. 1. We'll reach Mars by the 2030s. When it comes to space exploration, in the past century, humankind first set their foot outside of the Earth, landing rockets on the Moon. And in this century, we have another goal, walking on the red surface of Mars. The reason that we'll be able to obtain that insane goal within such a short time is because of the current richest man on the planet, Elon Musk. It's his sole dream to colonize Mars. His space exploration company SpaceX is working solely to fulfill that dream of his. Elon thinks Mars can be the backup option for humanity if the Earth gets overpopulated, and he has the resources to make that thing into reality. Looking at the current development of SpaceX, the chance of humanity reaching Mars are very plausible. Number 2. Arctic sea ice will disappear by 2035. When you hear the word Arctic, what's the first image that comes into your mind? A place covered in ice, right? Well, that might not be the case forever. The Arctic could run out of sea ice within the next couple of decades. Back in 2020, an ongoing observation for over 30 years by scientists found that the ice is melting at an alarming rate. In the 80s, the ice covered an average of about 3.8 million square miles of the Arctic. Back in 2020, the number was only about 2.8 million square miles. A study strongly reinforces predictions that summers in the northernmost sea are likely to lose their ice cover entirely by 2035. Number 3. Smarter AI than humans by 2045. What is the newest addition in the world of technology? Artificial intelligence is the answer you're looking for. AI is getting smarter and smarter every day, but it still stops short of being as smart as us. After all, without humans to plug information into it, it's got nothing. But that's the case for now, and it won't remain the same. The level of advancement the AI sector is going through right now holds on to a boundless possibility that covers superior intelligence to humans. As of a time frame, Raymond Kurzweil, director of engineering at Google, thinks computers would have human-level intelligence by 2030. In case of a higher level of intelligence, which science fiction refers to as singularity, it'll be achieved by the year 2045. Number 4. No more rainforest by 2100. One of the saddest things our planet has lost over the decades is our rainforest. And the way things are going, we aren't getting any of it back anytime soon. In fact, we're set to lose much more of it before this century is through. The rainforest is home to more than half of all species on Earth. The rate of tropical deforestation has almost doubled in the last 15 years. With the current rate of deforestation, the world's rainforest will be gone by 2100. On top of the disappearing rainforest, other types of forests are also being destroyed. But a sigh of relief is that in the last climate summit, more than 100 world leaders promised to end and reverse deforestation by this decade. Let's see how it goes. Number 5. Complete healing of the ozone layer by 2070. If you're a millennial, then you must remember all those talks about the ozone layer being affected by chlorofluorocarbons, harmful chemicals which created a huge hole in it. There was a threat of the sun's ultraviolet rays getting into our atmosphere and harming us. But lately, have you heard about that? No, right? Well, it's actually recovering, and that recovery is actually an environmental success story. After finding out the reason that was affecting the ozone layer, numerous steps were taken to reduce using the chemicals causing it. Since then, the ozone layer has been slowly but surely healing itself. Scientists suggest portions of the ozone layer have recovered at a rate of 1 to 3% per decade since 2000. At this rate, the whole ozone layer will be recovered by the 2060s. Do you want to know more interesting things that'll happen before 2100? Well, let us know in the comments. The comment section is all yours. I'll see you at another time in another video. Stay in the tech loop.